Hello and welcome to today's class. This is Ramakant Mahananda, teacher to English, Kendriya Vidyalaya, Badugui. Dear students, as I had told you few days back that I will come with one more video on subject-verb agreement. So here is the next video for you. In the previous video, I had discussed about 5 different rules that would help you find out the subject and verb agreement. And today I have come with 5 more rules for you. So altogether we have 10 different rules, and these 10 rules are the basic rules that one need to know. Once you understand the concept that I have discussed in this particular videos, I think you would hardly find any difficulty in attempting questions which are based on subject verb agreement. So let us move into the video and discuss about the remaining 5 rules. So first of all, as you can see on your screen, that I will discuss with you the rule number 5. What does this rule say? Let us see. Two or more singular objects connected by either or neither nor require a singular verb. This is quite very simple. Okay? If either or is present in the sentence or neither nor is present in the sentence, to be very specific and to be very particular, means this is the simplest way that I'm trying to explain you. Okay, in case if you find either or neither nor in the sentence, then be sure that in that particular sentence the verb will take the singular form. I hope it's clear. Let's take some examples here. Either Ram or Syam has taken my laptop. Okay, either Ram or Syam has taken my laptop. Why it happens, it means that either Ram has taken your laptop or Syam has taken your laptop. Okay, clear? So that's why we use a singular verb here. In the same way, I've given an example for the neither nor also. You may go through it. Neither you nor I was present during the accident. I hope it's clear now. So the next time you encounter a sentence where you find either or neither nor used, then be sure that the verb should be singular. Okay? Now let us move into the next rule. What does the next rule say, my dear children? The next one is also easier for you. If one of the subject connected by either or neither nor is plurals, then the verb agrees with the nearer subjects. Okay, so in the rule number 5, what happened, I had taken two singular subjects, singular, Ram and Syam. Okay, you and I. These are all singular subjects. Okay, so if singular subjects are connected with either or, then we use a singular verb. But what happens if out of the two subjects, if one of the subject is plural? Okay, let us take for example, neither the principal nor the teachers were present during the collector's visit to school. Here, my dear children, first of all, I would like to tell you that what are the two subjects that we have in this particular sentence. The two subjects that we have are the principal. First one, principal is a singular, because in a school there will be only a single principal, so it's a singular subject. Okay, nor the teachers. What do you understand by teachers? Teachers means it is the plural form of teachers, means many teachers. Now here comes the problem. In rule number 5, we had two singular subjects connected by neither nor or either or. But in this particular case, we have one singular subject connected with a plural subject. So what would happen to the verb form? Whether the verb would agree with the first subject or the verb would agree with the second subject. So in such consequences, in such cases, what happens, the verb usually agrees with the second one or the nearer one. Okay, so here what is the second one? The teachers. The first one was the principal, so that is the not the nearer one. So the teachers, the second subject is the nearer one to the verb, hence the verb would agree with the teachers. So that is why I have written here, neither the principal nor the teachers were present during the collector's visit to school. I hope it's clear now. In the same way, one more example goes for you. Neither the teachers nor the principal was present during the collector's visit to school. I have just written the opposite of that so that you do not get confused and understand this particular rule well. Okay, so what is happening here, you see, in the second example, there you find that here also we have the same subjects. I've simply interchanged their position. Okay, in place of the principal I have written the teachers, and in place of the teachers I have written the principal. Now here what happens, you know, how you see how the verb is changing here, how the verb is taking a different form here. That would help you understand it better. Neither the teachers nor the principal, here the first one is becoming the teachers and the second subject is becoming the principal. So which one would be nearer to the verb here? Definitely the principal. So the principal is a singular one, so hence this verb also would be singular. I hope it's clear. Okay, so there is no shortcut to this. You just have to understand the concept. Once you understand the concept and start solving the questions of this particular kind, I hope, means within a very short period of time you will feel very confident. Okay, so need not worry. Let us move to the next rule we have. The next rule we have is, you know, again very interesting one, my dear children. Okay, now you see, nouns preceded by each, every, either, neither always agrees with the singular verb. Okay, what does it mean? If the subject has every, each, neither, either, all these words used before it, preceded means used before it, usse pehle, used before it, then what happens to the subject? In such cases, what happens, you know, the verb usually takes a singular form. The verb usually takes a singular form. Let us take for example, every student in the class was busy in drawing when I visited them. Every student, here what is the subject? Student is the subject. The student subject has been preceded by the word every. Each, every, either, neither, this refers to one. Okay, always keep it in mind that these are some of the words that refer to one. That's why if the subject is referring to something one, a singular thing, then definitely the verb also would be singular in that particular case. So here that's why we have a singular verb was, right? Clear? Every student in the class was busy. Clear? Drawing when I visited them. Similarly, one more example goes, each participant was awarded with a participation certificate. Each participant was awarded with a participation certificate. Now, participant is our subject here. Okay, it's a singular subject preceded by the word each. Okay, which again is singular, which again refers to a singular subject. So in such cases, what would happen, you know, definitely the verb that would agree with it should be singular. So I hope it's clear, right? Now in case of any queries, you may write the comment or you may give the comment in your live chat. Okay, thank you. Let us come to the rule number 8, my dear children. Okay, I would try to sum up very quickly, okay, so that the video doesn't get lengthy, and I think it would be very convenient for me to upload it also. Now, rule number 8 says that some nouns which are plural in forms but singular in meaning take a singular verb. Now, there are certain nouns, when they are written, they are usually written in the form of plurals. Okay, they are usually written in the form of plurals, but actually they refer to a singular object. They refer to a singular subject. For example, mathematics. Mathematics is a subject. Mathematics is a very difficult subject. Does it mean that there are more than one number of mathematics books you have? No, you have only one mathematics book. Mathematics is only one subject. Okay, so mathematics, although it is written in the form of plural, but it is always a singular subject. Okay, so in such cases we usually go with the singular verb. So I think it's clear. It's very easier one. Okay, like mostly whenever you find the name of the subjects, and certain abstract subjects are also there, like politics. Too much of politics is not good for the nation. Politics. Okay, politics. So it is also although it is written in plural form, but it refers to a singular subject. Now let us come to rule number 9. What does rule number 9 say, my dear children? Rule number 9 says that plural nouns denoting a specific quantity or amount take a singular verb. This is very important. Okay, and in examinations usually you get questions of this particular kind, and this kind of questions would confuse you. Okay, at the very first sight you would feel that, oh, there is plural minutes. Let's say for examples, if you look at the example number 1 and 2, there it is written 15 minutes, 10 kilometers. 10 means more than one, 15 means more than one. So you would feel that, oh, it is what? Plural subject, and you would go with the plural verb. So in that particular context you would be wrong. So what you need to do, if it is referring to a particular amount or quantity, okay, if it is referring to a particular amount or quantity, if the subject is referring to a particular amount or quantity, like 3 hours, 10 kilometers, 15 minutes, okay, 30 days, these are all what? Okay, 30 days is a long time. Never say 30 days were a long time. Okay, or 30 days was a long time. You can say like that. Either words can be used. 15 minutes of break is allowed to every stop. You can't say 15 minutes of break were allowed to every stop. Okay, so hence here 15 minutes refers to a very short period of time. It's a singular time period. Okay, it's a singular time period. That's why we use what? A singular verb here. In the same way, 10 kilometers is a long distance walk. 10 kilometer refers to a singular distance, refers to a particular distance. That's why it is a singular. So next time you find such examples where there would be numerical values representing the subject quantity or representing the amount of the subject, then be sure that the subject is singular and the verb form would be also singular. I hope it's clear now. Okay, so this is a very important one, and from the examinations point of view, usually this one appears in all examinations. Okay, you get at least one questions of this particular kind. And as far as the competitive exams are concerned, in competitive examinations, these questions, such questions usually means which refers to a quantity or amount, are very common. Okay, so now you are not going to appear in the competitive examinations, but still you need to prepare yourself for future. So it is good to know it, right? Now let us come to the final rule of today. Okay, so let us know it. What's the last rule we have? A collective noun takes a singular verb. You must have heard about collective noun. What is a collective noun? A collective noun refers to a group of objects. Yes or no? If something refers to a group of objects, or something refers to a group of things, then that particular thing is called a collective noun. That is called a collective noun. Like army. What do you understand by the army? The army refers to a group of soldiers. Yes or no? The army refers to a group of soldiers. They work unitedly. They work as a single unit. They work as a singular subject. So that's why whenever you find a collective noun, make sure that you go with the singular verb. I hope it's clear to you now. In the same way, the committee. What do you understand by the word committee? Committee is comprised of, or is made of, is consist of some members. Okay, it's a group of members. I hope it's clear. When there is a group of members, we say that that's a committee. Okay, so it is a singular. Okay, they work as a team. They work as a team, right? Clear? The committee has written a letter to the President of India. The committee has written a letter to the President of India. So the next time you find the collective noun being used in a particular sentence, be sure that that would conform or that would agree with a singular verb. I hope today's video has been very interesting for you and you all have understood it. My dear student, in case if you have any queries, feel free to give your comment. But make sure that during the video, okay, you have understood everything, and in case if you have failed to understand any of the rule, you may kindly give your comment in the comment box, and definitely I would be there to help you all. Thank you. Have a good day.